Hi, I'm Ken Meyer. I'm here once again to share with you the answers to some of the more frequently asked questions I get about personality type. The question I want to share with you today, I'm frequently asked, well, what is the Myers-Briggs personality indicator? What is the MBTI? And the Myers-Briggs personality indicator simply is the most accurate indicator of healthy personality ever in the history of the world. Depending on the researcher that you talk to, it's got about an 85–90% accuracy rate. Nothing is perfect, but it is the most accurate indicator of healthy personality ever in the history of the world. And what it does such a good job at identifying is your instinctively preferred behaviors on 4 levels. And personality is comprised of an instinctively preferred behavior. You behave in certain ways because you were imprinted within the womb of your mother when you were still being born to prefer that behavior. You also have groups of behaviors you don't prefer, and you'll use those too. The problem I've seen, to give you an idea, as a career counselor, and I've been doing career counseling for about 26 years now, is that most people in the world are not liking what they do in the world of work because there's some kind of mismatch in personality. The behaviors they prefer are not the ones they're able to use in order to get the job done more rather than less. But back to the Myers-Briggs, and you can learn more about that aspect using personality type for career planning by going to my website, kenmeyeronline.com, opting in, take your free gift, and we can talk about career planning and other uses of personality type. But the Myers-Briggs was first began to be developed in the 1940s, actually during World War II, by a mother-daughter duo, Catherine Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Myers. They had read and studied to a certain extent the personality theory propagated by Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist, Swiss psychiatrist. He published his theory of personality in 1929, and Catherine and Isabel read it, studied it, and then went about their life. And during World War II, they were so aghast at the waste of life that they saw in that war that they started to work on personality type. One of the motivations for them was to help people find a better way of handling natural, instinctive differences between people in many, many areas. So the Myers-Briggs is an instrument that uses 4 psychological mental levels and identifying the behaviors that are used on each of those 4 levels. And human beings are preferring one of every 2 on each of the 4 levels for a total of 4. The Myers-Briggs is the man. It is the woman. It's the #1 preferred used all over the world. People will try to copy the Myers-Briggs. If you're from business and industry and there's any kind of 4-quadrant approach to personality, that's coming from the Myers-Briggs. It's just a marvelous thing. It's the most objective personality indicator that there is. There are 16 personality types yielded by the Myers-Briggs approach. All the types are just as good as the other types. There are no behaviors you should not use. There are just some behaviors that you instinctively prefer. And as I said, it's the most accurate at identifying what those are. You can learn much more about the Myers-Briggs again and how to use personality type by going to my website, kenmeyeronline.com. Opt in, get your free gift, and go from there. I produced a series of videos talking about the most frequently asked questions I get. I'm going to be producing another series here pretty soon talking about some of the things people should be asking me about personality type, some of the things they should be wanting to know in order to really understand how to use it. So I hope you'll take a look at those. My friend, remember, your personality type is the core of who you are. No matter what happens to you in your life, your personality type is always there. Isn't that wonderful? It's your asset of assets. It's an instinctive thing. And that's a good thing. I'll see you next time.